My dear Patreon and Telegram subscribers, welcome to this update for the month of April in regards to the price trajectory, which is exclusively for you, the Platinum members. Thank you so much for your support. For the new ones, welcome, and I encourage you to look also at the beginning of the document and go through the introduction just to understand the purpose of it and the fact that this Astro-based price trajectory is really linked mostly to a moving average actually in TA, because there are so many price points in a day and we have one price point per day, so it can't be the real price but rather an average of the price during the day. I include the extremes here because this is also the purpose of this, that is used in parallel with the normal calendar that you get at a year level or at monthly level. It depends how interested you are, and then you can see in this detail what would be really happening. So the big catches, so to speak, bottoms and tops are usually very useful and handy to be looked at with the price trajectory, since this fishes it most of the time, but don't forget the calendar. So this being said, I would like to share the screen and go through April. It's not the spectacular eclipse season from March, and we need to be cautious because we do have a main aspect in the sky that would really be a reality check. It would really temper expectations and bring illusions down, and this is the Saturn conjunction that would really take place for a while in the Purva Bhadrapada, in the fourth pada. This is a constellation in the sidereal sign of Pisces, and this will really advise us that we should be cautious. It's the first degrees of the Pisces sidereal sign that is traversed by Saturn, and this will be also a period of accommodation of new areas in the market, I would say, because in a sense Pisces is about unboundedness and Saturn it's about restriction. So we will experience this restriction, less optimism in general, that is characteristic to Pisces, which is ruled by Jupiter. Just be aware of that. However, even if the monthly horoscope of Bitcoin doesn't look so attractive, so to speak, this April, I would say that we do have some opportunities, but they are short term in the global astrology, and this will instill volatility. As you know, global astrology applies to all artifacts, to all markets, and even to us, to humans. So this means that it's not like everything is doom and gloom, but for sure the temperature would really go down, so to speak, and still we can have nice moves, but for a short period of time. So let's go into it. Sharing my screen now. You do have the PDF for the price trajectory in April, and this is the introduction that I talk about, also about exceptions when this trajectory will not be accurate to the day level in terms of transaction volume, that you know, unfortunately it can't be really predicted with astrology. And the days when we have powerful astrology but it's a weekend and we don't have volume, you will not see much movement usually, but the price trajectory will tell you when this really happens, so astrologically correct. Here I make the analogy with these moving averages, that you can see these lines that are in this color. So we have the red one, the green one, and the white one. So it's for 200 days, for 50 days, and 21 days that I use. So it is really an analogy with this. So this is a sort of analogy that you can make with TA and this Astro-based graph that you can see. And you are welcome to read about this. So I have this for April, and let me do it bigger so that we see it better. We start in a higher pace, so to speak, with the months, because we have the energy of the eclipses. These numbers are really a point system. They do not really convey the price, so just be attentive to that. It is based on the aspects I compute, and also the power of nakshatras. I give a point system, and this is a sort of sum that we have. And basically, my main goal is to compare one day with another, taking into account all the influences that I have. I take an average and I see how it goes. And you see, basically, it is up in the beginning of the month, and then it is basically a Rahu-Venus conjunction. This happens again because we have a Venus retrograde. It's before turning direct, as you might be aware, on April 13th, if you saw my other video about the monthly forecast for April. And it is really a hit that it is in the middle, so to speak, because it's still a retrograde, and this can bring this local peak, but it will not be sustainable, and I really expect here a dump, and then it will recover, but you see how it is pretty up and down. This is a very important point, which has also one of the smallest points here. That is the 20th of April, and this is a very important day because it has a negative but low intensity aspect from Jupiter. Again, Jupiter will not destroy the price to the same degree like Saturn, so don't expect a big dump, but of course I cannot tell you how much it will be. And we will have here a sort of volatility, so it will go down, then it will go up again, so expect also increases, but it will not be stable. So the whole month looks like this sort of, and it is really an opportunity to make money, I would say, rather short term, or if you are for the long term, to really do DCA when you see that the price is lower, should you really be with this plan of accumulating more Bitcoin, which a lot of people do, influential people with a lot of followers and so on. Of course, this is what they advertise. And I wouldn't say it is a disaster, but for sure it's not the best month for Bitcoin. And for the dates where we have supportive astrology, please look at my April forecast, because I go through it, and you have it in the April 2025 PDF that is for Bitcoin, and I shared this with you, so please have a look and look at them in parallel. It's important because you catch something, so they are really here to complete each other. And of course I have good feedback in general for the visual price trajectory, and yeah, it's also time consuming to do. I hope it will help you, and it will inspire you for April, but again, here don't expect a big month. I might be wrong, but I wouldn't say that it will be a lot of force, regardless of the news. Yes, with news we can have spikes, so whatever you see at above 90 could be really powerful, even going with a nice price increase in case we do have volume. This is my feeling, because we do have also other aspects that are positive, but we have also bearish ones, so take note of that as well. Now, because we do have bearish, bullish, you will see the whole month how it is. I don't think the bearish will be so big, because this is what people fear or they expect, and they are disappointed they don't have it, because they want to buy and they want it cheaper. They want maybe under 70k or whatever, but I don't know if this will really happen. It doesn't look to me like this, but we will see. Thank you so much for your attention and for your support, and I wish you an excellent month. See you.